And the thing that pisses me off the most, this is the best horror movie I've seen all year.
There's no.
It's just like Evil Dead 2. Where?
Yeah, that's not a good comparison.
Where? Because we hit saggy movies?
Banana Bear Show.
Okay, while you do that, can I talk about another movie?
Yeah, we'll talk about, what was it, Barbarian?
Barbarian. Now, this movie came out 2 weeks ago, and I didn't see it because I didn't know anything about it. But I went on YouTube, and randomly people are saying how Barbarian is the best horror movie I've seen all year.
And that didn't give you red flags.
No, because you know what? It's hard to watch the normal people I watch for their reviews until I actually watch the movie.
Okay.
Because they spoil things.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I have to go on the outside.
So they're basically Quorum 2.0.
No, because when I do Bear Cinema, I don't ruin anything.
Except for whenever you ruin the fact that Paraplegic is going to die in Pearl.
When did I say that?
Practically said it.
I didn't say that. Because that doesn't happen.
Well,
I said his eye moved like, oh, he's going to get killed or something.
Just saying.
Wow. Love how you're trying to talk about a movie you didn't see. Anyway.
Well, I'm assuming that he dies from what you said.
You're wrong. Anyway, so.
Maybe.
Yeah. So anyway, can we get to the other thing? I was talking about Barbarian.
The patty cake? You want to play patty? We could play patty cake.
How are you going to cut this in the segments? How about you start here? Barbarian came out 2 weeks ago. All these YouTubers were saying how great this movie was, how it was going to be it's the best horror movie I saw all year. Maybe some of these people have never seen a horror movie, all year, because there's been a lot of horror movies. So I'm saying, holy shit, better than Black Phone, better than X, better than, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, better than Scream. There's a bunch of other ones, but like better than those.
Yep.
Holy shit, who's in it? Peter Sarsgaard is in it. Not Peter, sorry. The guy,
Bill.
Yeah, Bill Sarsgaard, the guy that played Pennywise.
Yes.
Is in it. Long, I forgot his first name. Justin Long. He was in Jeepers Creepers and Tusk, that horrible movie.
Yes.
And then a practically no-name chick. What was her name?
Hold on. I'm getting it. Georgina Campbell.
Okay. I will tell you right now, the acting from Sarsgaard and her, 100% really good. They do a good job. Okay? I'm going to proceed now to elaborate how the people that I saw on YouTube saying that this was the best horror movie, they also said that it's like a cross between blah 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 and and Sam Raimi's Evil Dead 2. Now, the biggest red flag should have been, why are they calling it Sam Raimi's Evil Dead 2? There hasn't been another Evil Dead 2.
Right.
So it kind of sounds like a marketing thing. So I'm like, oh no, they probably got paid. And guess what? I think they did. Because this movie fucking blew nuts.
Wow.
If you watch the trailer, you're going to be like, oh my God, it's about two people renting out a B&B, right?
Yeah.
Somehow they got the same thing. Then, is Peter Sarsgaard the guy? Is she? No. And then they find a room, and then things happen. Let me just say this. The reason why the room's there is dumb as shit.
Okay.
They give us a vague explanation. Do you like the movie Wrong Turn?
Yes.
With the inbreeding, like, hillbilly people?
Yeah, I like the original Wrong Turn.
Well, guess what?
What?
Our main bad guy is...
Okay, spoilers if you want to see an awful movie. Go.
I said I was going to spoil the shit out of this anyway.
Well, I was just saying, like, you're getting spoiling now.
Okay. I'll say this. If you don't want to be spoiled, don't watch this movie. It's a big fucking waste of time. It's not funny. All the humor is just like dumb shit that I would do
Humor?
if I was a teenager and think it was funny.
Hmm.
And we'll get to spoilers with that part. Now
Okay.
here's your spoiler warning.
Okay.
All right. So I guess down in this basement dwellings, there's cages and a humongous mutated woman that's done with inbreeding. Because there used to be a psycho guy in the 50s that captured women and had them make babies, and those babies make babies. Is your head hurting? It should, because it still doesn't make sense. Because how 3 generations of inbreeding would make a mentally challenged, like 6'8" tall woman with saggy boobs, and it's obsessed with taking care of her babies, and the televisions in there are nonstop of how to do breastfeeding, right? So Peter Sarsgaard gets killed really quick in the
Okay.
movie because you think maybe he's a part of it, but he's not.
Okay.
Then the main chick, she gets captured. Then we cut to another thing, to Long, and he's driving. I guess he's an actor, and he's accused of some sexy time bad stuff,
Oh.
just like a certain person named Johnny Depp.
Oh.
Because they're saying, well, we can't. If the pilot goes through, you're not going to be involved because she's saying that you did the R word to her.
Ah, yes. Okay.
And he's like, I didn't do anything. And then when he's drinking with his friends, he's like, well, she resisted at first, but then she really got along with it.
Oh, okay.
And then they tell him not to do any phone calls to her. And of course, when he's drunk, goes to because he owns the B&B, right?
Right. Okay.
And he didn't know about the tunnels.
Oh.
Calls her up saying, oh, I'm sorry. Pick up and call me back so I can apologize. So he did it. He goes in there. He's like, what the fuck? Someone's in my house? And they're like, no, nobody's been there. And he's like, but there's luggage everywhere. So he goes, finds the basement thing, finds the girl. They both get captured. And she's like, don't make her angry. Just do what she says. So there's a bottle with it's an old fashioned like baby bottle with like the nipple and stuff.
Oh no.
And so trying to give it to Long's not doing it. So she drinks it. And then the Long's not doing it. So she like throws it back out, grabs Long, and then puts him in a room and proceeds to try to put her tit in his mouth.
Oh no.
And it's funny. Oh, humor. That's supposed to be the funny part.
Okay.
Girl gets out, and there's a homeless guy saying, "That's not even the worst thing that's in there.
Oh.
Like you got, and now it is like, but
okay.
He's like, come over here because at night she comes out, and if you're out here, she's gonna get you."
Oh.
So she tries flagging down the cops. Cops think she's a crackhead because it's set in Detroit, in a bad neighborhood too.
Okay.
It's the only house that's not messed up.
Huh.
All the rest of them are bad, and it's like this doesn't seem right. So when the cops come, and she's like, "Well, I need to get back my keys," blah blah blah. She finally gets her keys, and she wants to help the dude. So she breaks in, and what was it? The mutated woman comes out, and she hits her with the car, and then she tries to get Long, and Long gets a gun because he finds another person, which I think is the father that started this all, because he shoots himself in the head after all these tapes are found. They don't elaborate too much of it, because I don't understand Barbarian other than the fact that he took women, got them pregnant, and then got those pregnant kids pregnant.
Yeah.
Somehow make it a mutated thing. Anyway, long story short, we figure out Long is a piece of shit because he tries sacrificing her, and then gets his eyes like fucking ripped out.
Yeah.
And then when she tries sacrificing her, he throws her off like a balcony thing. And the mutated girl like jumps on her and like kind of saves her because she lands on her.
Right.
But she's still messed up. So Long gets killed, and she's like trying to take care of her like a baby.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm not going back, and shakes the gun that Long had and just shoots her in the head. Literally, when the thing gets shot, the end.
Oh,
It doesn't fucking make sense.
no.
It doesn't. And the thing that pisses me off the most, this is the best horror movie I've seen all year.
There's no.
It's just like Evil Dead 2. Where?
Yeah, that's not a good comparison.
Where? Because we hit saggy movies. Does that make something Evil Dead 2 now?
In that case,
Is it just because Justin Long's in it and he was in Drag Me to Hell? Is that the point?
No.
I mean, like I said, Sargar, his character, as short as he was in it, wasn't bad.
Right.
She wasn't bad. She was good. Long, just piece of shit character. So I guess he did all right.
Yeah.
But if that was supposed to be an allegory for Johnny Depp, fuck you, dude.
The whole reason this
wow.
movie was made, put Johnny Depp in a bad light.
I don't understand why someone would make this. Hey, I had this story about a B&B, and there's a mutated girl in there, and she's taking people and making them babies.
Yeah, there's no story behind it. There's no, like, why am I afraid of this giant woman?
Oh, no, you would be, because she looks like a demon, but she's inbred. So she has messed up teeth, messed up hands.
Visually,
somehow,
yes.
I know. Oh, and then also, the first time we see her, she kills Peter Sarsgaard by smashing his head over and over into the wall.
Right, I mean, that's fine. They do a few things, but they don't really do a lot, it seems like it.
No.
Yeah, it's like,
I mean,
oh, well, I understand
and it's pitch dark
the fear.
there too.
Yeah, well, I understand the fear, but at the same time, it's like she's childlike. So
No, she's supposed to be the mother. So she's taking care of the babies.
But she's childlike in the way she takes care of them. Like, she doesn't understand. She's basically taking care of dolls. Because she doesn't understand that those are humans. But it's like there's no real, there's a threat, but it's not played on.
They in the trailer make this seem like it's a government thing. Because you hear some of the movie about breastfeeding in the trailer, but it's like chopped up so you don't know. But you have that little part, you have like little areas where like people are like there's a bed and a bucket and a camera, which is never elaborated on. Then it's a stairway downstairs more. First of all, if this guy made a dungeon shit, okay, that's pretty big.
Yeah.
It'd take a while. 2, there's no bones or anything like that. And if you were doing all this inbreeding shit, wouldn't you have more than one? And literally, this fucking humanoid thing is trying to breastfeed like a person, which I guess would be scary. I guess, but like this movie pissed me off so much, dude. Like, why does it exist?
Because people don't understand good media, and it's a 7.6 out of 10 on IMDb, by the way.
Yeah, 1.5 out of 5. Go fuck yourself. That's my rating. I mean it, man. Dude, this movie is not good.
Right.
It is not good. Like, I wasted my money on this. I want my money back.
I'm just curious.
And then all those fucking YouTubers, you fucking lying piece of shit. Fucking ashamed of yourself. Because you lied to everybody by saying that this was a good movie. It's not. And if you like this movie, I have several other movies to show you. Because I guarantee you, those movies are better than this one. There's no smartness to it. There's no like symbolism to it, other than the fact that cops think women that are distressed look like crackheads. That's all I got.
So I'm looking.
Oh, and Detroit sucks. I got that too.
Looking up the writer director because they were the same thing, same person. Looks like his biggest thing was Newsboys, the TV series, 2020. Only done TV series for the most part. Oh no, here's The Gang Self Sucks. What?
I don't know.
Weird. Yeah, something called Miss March. I don't know. It doesn't look promising. Like there's not a lot of stuff here. Probably a bad writer. Pretty young. Born in 81.
Like if we had a list of like all the movies that came out this year and the most disappointment thing, before watching this, I was going to say, you know what, Black Phone. Black
Okay,
Phone was
yeah.
was like a low 3 for me, and I'm probably never going to see it again.
Fair.
Man, this looks like a fucking that looks like a 5 out of 5 movie compared to this. This is that bad. I'm not going to give it a 0 or something because there are some credible things because like, oh, using half breeding. Okay, that's unique. Using a B&B. Haven't seen that before other than one other movie. Like it was kind of unique, but then the storytelling is like they jump into the past to show this old dude that he like buying diapers and then going to a woman's house after stalking her, dressing up like a maintenance person and unlocking a window, and then going to his house with his baby supplies that he bought and hearing screaming in the basement. That is the backstory of what happened. And then the homeless guy saying, oh, she's been there for like about 20 to 40 years. There's been inbreeding and all that stuff. Babies having babies having babies. That's how they look like that. And that's not even the worst thing in there. And then he says he's safe there because he's been living there for 15 years. Never got attacked. Oh, wait. Gets his head ripped off.
So I think the big issue with this is they went into this gray area.
No.
Listen. Will you listen? Will you listen?
All right, fine.
Because it looks like they showed you too much. If they would have shown less and made it more of a mystery, it might have been a little better.
No, they didn't show me enough.
I
don't know what happened.
No, that's the thing. You either have to leave it a mystery and end it like, oh, what the hell did I just watch? Or you completely explain everything and leave it like, oh, that was really messed up. They got this gray area where they kind of explained it, but they didn't all the way, so there's still some mystery there, and you're just kind of leaving like, what did I just watch?
That would be different, Mikey. I would completely agree with you. For one reason, I won't. It ended when the thing got shot in the face.
Right.
Mystery solved.
Right. Right. That's what I'm saying. They revealed too much. It seems like they started with a mystery, didn't keep the mystery. And then they're like, well, we've got to explain something now. So they throw out a bunch of stuff, explanations, and then they kill off the monster. It's like, I'm not going to make another one of these.
Another thing, too, the B&B, like the people that operated the thing, they weren't involved with this at all. They just sucked at their job.
Yeah.
That's just horrible.
Yeah.
It's horrible writing.
It's unbelievable.
All these things did not matter. Not matter.
Yeah. It's bad writing.
So I got kind of disappointed from the Pearl thing. But man, oh man, Pearl looks like a masterpiece after watching his shit.
Yeah, it happens.
Does it?
Yeah, it does. You just watched 2 movies that one kind of disappointed you, and one was complete.
One hit a double when I was expecting a home run, right?
Yeah.
This one fucking struck out and fucking threw the bat at the umpire and got thrown out of the game and cost me a run.
They threw the bat at the crowd.
Yeah. Not only am I getting fined for this, I'm not going to win this game.
Yeah.
That's how I feel with that.
I understand.
And one day you'll see the movie and you'll be like, you know what? It wasn't that bad. I'm going to fucking find you and punch you, Mikey.
No. I don't think this movie's bad. I can already tell. They compared it. No. I knew it was going to be bad when you said they compared it to the Evil Dead 2.
Sam Raimi's. Evil Dead 2.
I'm done. Like, you don't compare things to Evil Dead 2 unless they are comparable to Evil Dead 2.
There's only technically one movie I could compare Evil Dead 2 to, and that is
Exactly.
House.
No.
Yes, House is just like Evil Dead 2.
No.
You've never seen House then?
No.
It's just like
Screw you.
Evil Dead 2.
Screw you.
It is a horror comedy,
I don't care.
and it has dancing in it. The song "You're No Good, You're No Good, Baby, You're No Good." And it has the guy from Cheers.
I thought you were gonna say not WandaVision. Sorry. Doctor Strange, the newest Doctor Strange movie.
You want to know something, buddy?
What?
Darkman's more like Evil Dead 2 than Doctor Strange.
There's parts of Doctor
There's
Strange.
one part.
A couple parts.
One part.
Couple parts.
Darkman's better.
I didn't say it was better or worse.
Julie. Okay. All right. I'm done.
All right, we're done. Hey guys. Actually, Corm, why don't you do your stuff?
Core TV. Watch that shit on YouTube, son. I've been putting up reviews, and I've been working on reviews, and one of them is one of these is Darkman, because I just watched that movie. I fucking love Darkman, man. You gotta watch Darkman. It is so good. Mikey, what do you do?
I edit the podcast every week, and if you want to check us out, you can check us out wherever you get your audio podcast at Spotify, iTunes, all those good places. And if you want to catch us out you want to catch our beautiful faces?
If you want to see our beautiful faces.
Yes, thank you. You got it. You can check us out on YouTube at Banana Bear Show. Be sure to like, subscribe, share the video, leave a comment, tell us what you think. If you hate us, dislike the video.
Make sure to tell everybody this podcast is like Sam Raimi's Evil Dead 2, because that's bullshit also.
Be sure to tell everybody about the podcast. If you hate it, tell them you hate this podcast and they should go watch it. If you like the podcast, tell them you like the podcast and they should go watch it. Either way,
force them.
More people are going to watch the podcast.
Get ammunition and force your friends to watch the show.
No, do not do that.
I'm a bad influence
on
America.
That is scary. Wow, I may have to cut this out.
Fuck you! You're not gonna cut it out. There's no point. If someone out there is listening to me, please look at the fact that I am a 30-year-old man and have a green screen behind me, and I'm on a show called The Banana Bear Show. If you're taking life advice from me, you go fuck off. Like, you deserve whatever happens to you.
Wow. I mean,
the signs are there. Do not trust. Do not trust. Trust my reviews, but not life advice.
Okay.
You rather trust a guy that has two bases behind him.
Got two bases and toys.
Well, I was trying to point out the expensive things, not the.
And if you can see it, other side, that's a bow,
and that's a Bowflex. No, other side.
Oh, no, that is not a Bowflex.
That's a cycle machine.
Say elliptical. Okay, now that we have talked about that, hope everybody has a good week, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye, Peter. Just like Sam Raimi too. Banana Bear Show.